the Caitlin Clark takeover continues, even in the middle of the CBA negotiations, which has been an absolute circus and a clown show. Caitlin Clark is still going viral all over the country. We saw her at the Annika. We've seen her in commercials. We've seen her taking over everywhere. And it continues. We got to break all of this down. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. Let's get right into the Caitlin Clark takeover here.
Indiana is also doing a great. Clark goes 3 for 4 here in the second. She leans into Canada, gets the shot up off the glass, and it drops. Then she goes behind the back and fires a laser to Boston for 2. Clark pulls up from deep and knocks it down. Carrington gets the ball, but Clark is already pushing Indiana into transition. What a beautiful pass from Clark, finding Hall for the easy finish. She's been incredible, hitting all 3 of her three-pointers and making a huge impact offensively. Clark keeps attacking from the left side, pushing the pace for Indiana. She fades away, gets the friendly roll, and scores. Dallas has 5 players outside the three-point line, but Clark's shot fakes the 3, attacks the basket, and gets all the way to the rim. Dallas is doing everything it can to close the space on Clark, but she keeps finding ways to create. Mitchell gets involved, and Indiana continues moving the ball quickly. Clark catches fire again, splashing home another 3. She drives around the defender, takes the handoff, and muscles her way inside. With just 5 seconds on the shot clock, Clark flips it up and gets it to fall. Indiana is playing with a completely different tempo with Clark on the floor, and her vision creates another easy basket for Howard. Then Indiana comes up with a huge steal and immediately pushes the pace. That transition. Indiana is also doing a great.
Confused. I was a little confused initially about this one, and then I had to do some digging. KTV had to do some digging in the comments. All right. And this was Caitlin Clark in the Taylor Swift End of an Era docuseries. Because I was like, where's this photo from? And I seen a lot of people talking about this in the comments. You see somebody say, I was crazy thinking I was the only one who saw her by saying no one posted about it, but I recognize the GOAT. So yeah, there was a lot.
Indiana is also doing a great job finding bodies on Reese. Clark gets open at the top, while Howard leads the break. She throws a perfect bounce pass ahead to Mitchell, who runs the floor and lays it in. Mitchell then puts on a show, dancing through the defense with an incredible move to create space. And now it's Clark's turn. She's feeling it from 3. Wheeler finds her near the logo, and Clark is ready to fire. Clark pushes ahead on a 3-on-2 break, lofts the ball toward Dixon, and Dixon comes down with it for the easy finish. After battling through injuries and missing time, Dallas continues to face a tough challenge. Clark catches and shoots, and knocks down another 3. She's 1 of 5 from the floor, but then Clark turns on the creativity with a behind-the-back move. The action goes back the other way, and Mitchell quickly launches a 3. The arena is already loud, but it gets even louder when Clark hesitates, draws the foul, finishes at the rim, and completes the and-one. Clark keeps putting on a show, using her moves to create separation. She rises from deep, bullseye. Another excellent entry pass finds Clark, who feeds Timpson inside. Then Clark steps back beyond the arc and launches another 3, and it's good. Clark comes up with the rejection on Quinterly, immediately pushes the ball ahead, and delivers a perfect pass in transition. Touchdown, Fever, and to cap it off, Clark launches from deep once again and knocks it down. Clark has 4 seconds left. She rises and fires. Got it. The crowd erupts. Clark then finds Boston, with just 4 seconds on the shot clock. Boston attacks, fades away, and knocks it down. The Fever keep moving the ball beautifully. Cunningham swings it back to Boston, who drives inside, and Hall finishes the possession by knocking down a 3. But Clark has been everywhere tonight. After scoring 13 in the first half, she's now put together a triple-double and draws the foul while finishing the play for an and-one. With DeShields back in the game and trying to defend Clark, Indiana keeps attacking. Smith gets into the lane and connects on the 1-foot runner. Under a minute remains, and Clark is flying up the court. Her explosive first step creates space, allowing Mitchell to finish with a smooth reverse layup. Clark has played 26 minutes tonight, and it looks like she'll stay on the floor through the finish. Indiana is also doing a great
unanimously to authorize a strike, a move that would allow the union's executive committee to declare a strike at any time. The current deadline for the new CBA is January 9th. So, I mean, this is all what's happening and what's going on, guys. This is what is happening and what is going on. And hopefully we get to a place where we can get a damn deal done and we can see Caitlin Clark going viral on and off the floor in 2026. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Sampson's message could not have been clearer or more severe. He warned that if negotiations spiral too far, the league itself could face irreversible consequences. In his view, the risk isn't temporary disruption but the possibility that the WNBA could lose its footing altogether. While acknowledging that players have legitimate concerns, he stressed that pushing negotiations to an extreme carries consequences that may extend beyond anyone's original intent. At the same time, Sampson noted a critical reality: the end of the WNBA would not automatically mean the end of players' careers. He emphasized that athletes now have alternatives, a factor that dramatically changes the balance of power. That very flexibility, however, may also represent the league's greatest vulnerability if compromise is not reached quickly. Those alternatives are no longer theoretical. New ventures such as Unrivaled and Project B have emerged as legitimate competitors, offering substantial financial incentives and fresh platforms for elite talent. Their presence has reshaped the negotiating environment, giving players options beyond a single league and reducing long-standing dependence on the WNBA as the sole professional pathway. That shift became unmistakably clear when reports surfaced that the WNBA Players Association president signed a seven-figure deal with Project B during ongoing CBA negotiations. The timing alone sent shockwaves through the league. A union leader publicly committing to a rival organization signaled that player leverage is not symbolic, it is active, strategic, and backed by real opportunities. Sampson argued that this moment reflects a deeper miscalculation. In his assessment, players may have overestimated how much structural change could realistically